our channel. Today we have 0-2 Hero with Stockport County. The first two league games of the season are Deane and Redbridge at home and Southend away. We'll be playing those two games for today. And just for a recap on what we got up to whilst we were in between the Rochdale friendlies. So as we know, the Rochdale game ended 2-1 to Stockport. In between there, we've gone on a demolition of goals. We have conceded one out of the last four. Yes, they've not been great teams. However, I mean, in front of 2,327 fans against Stockport Town, we won 5-0. Alex Reid with a hat-trick, Ben Whitfield and Scott Quigley. So that's a fairly decent return there for the majority of my players there. Good stats all the way through, good match ratings all the way through for these players. Whitby, we beat them 5-1. That was the only one we conceded. And the goal, I must say, from Jacob Wildley was wild. It was out of this world. It was fantastic. 4-0 win against Margate. And a 2-0 win against Southampton under 23s. Yes, I know it's the under 23s. But still, it's a fairly decent result with Alex Reid getting another 2 goals. So far, Alex Reid is looking decent for when he's playing. Like I said, the next 2 games are Dagenham and Redbridge and Southend. Transfers wise, we are trying to get Efron Mason Clark in from Barnet for 180,000, but 40k up front. 180,000 over a period of time. Joe Budd on a free transfer is a midfielder, decent looking player for this level. Welsh as well, not really played. He's not played anywhere, so hopefully we can pick him up and bring him straight in. Dylan Meredith, he's a winger. We need a couple of wingers. We did have one on trial, but Portsmouth stole him from us, which was not really the best. Jack Stevens is a attacking midfield centre and a striker as well. So that's 4 players currently on their way in. Out we've got none, and all we have 3 staff on top of that. 2 of which are performance analysts and one is an under 18 sports scientist. Still nothing in the under 23s. Staff wise, as we've seen already, very good rating in terms of what we have and what we need. So I'm not really looking for anything major. Head physio is gone up. Sports science is highest. Judge scouts are just fantastic as well. Data, obviously we've not been too far into that just yet. Tactics, I've slightly adapted the tactics as well. So here we're going for a positive mentality. Possession, we want to be slightly more direct, work ball into the box, play set pieces and play wide, obviously with the wingers and wingbacks. In transition, we want to distribute to flanks, counter and regroup. And out of possession is a high defensive line, prevent short goalkeeper distribution. So it's keeping it not as intense as the gegenpress, and hopefully we can sort of combat quite a few teams in this division using this. I think it would be okay defensively with the 2 holding midfielders as well, and obviously you got your attacking players up there as well, which can only be a massive benefit to us. As you can see, that Paddy Madden is injured. He was out for 2 weeks. He's got 3 days left. Max Deitch, he's one of our loanees we brought in, defender. He's currently injured, but he's not out for too long. His injury wasn't too bad, so it was just an injury he got in training. Niall Maher suspended, not exactly ideal, but I think that was from last season. Mark Kitching, he's currently injured. He's still, he was our left back. He's still out. Obviously, being at the start of the season, there's not much control about this. He's out with a slipped disc, so he's out for another 4 to 7 weeks. Connor Jennings is injured, I'm sure he's out for a majority of this season as well. So, and he won't be back anywhere until the 1st of June, which is not ideal for personal reasons. So yeah, that's the bulk of our team now. Dynamics wise, very poor. I mean, the results have helped, but I've had a couple of problems with one player already, so reduced his playing time. It was Will Collar. He did not like me reducing his playing time from regular starter to a fringe player. So we will get into the Dagenham Redbridge game and South End game as well. And that will be that for this episode. And the time has arrived for Deane Knighton to make his managerial debut. Stockport at home against Dagenham and Redbridge. Shall we get into the game? Hopefully we can have a winning start to the season. Pre-season was a good one. All wins. Yes, against less opposition, apart from Rochdale. We beat them 2-1, obviously, which was good. So hopefully we can just continue to go, do well, and get a nice victory here to start off with the game. So for the first game of the season, we are starting in goal with Ethan Ross. In the back four, we got Southam Hales, Barkley, Johnson and Rydell. In the two holding midfielders, we have Will Collar and Antonio. There we go. 3, 2, 1. And in goal, we start off with Ethan Ross. Our back four consists of, from right to left, Southam Hales, Barkley, Johnson and Rydell. Two holders, Collar, Sarcevic. The attacking three in midfield, Crankshaw, Hippolyte and Whitfield, and the one man up front as a pressing forward is Scott Quigley. On the bench, Hinchcliffe, Hogan, Crossdale, Madden and Palmer. I've got range of cover there for majority of the positions on the pitch. I'm not going to kick off with any of the youngsters too soon. We'll give them a bit of a chance to get into training. So we'll start with this team and hopefully we can get the victory. That is the plan. So into the dressing room, pressed, put on a show, yep. And here are the players. Stockport in the blue, Dagenham and Redbridge in the red. And we will start early by encouraging them. There we go, the highlight is ours, but it turns to Dagenham and Redbridge from a forward clearance, I'd say, rather than a pass from our back line. It's Balanta to Jones for Dagenham and Redbridge. Slow build up from Redbridge here. Reynolds back to Jones into Robinson. Robinson out to right. This is a very slow build up from them. Oh, it's a long ball over. It's found Daniels. Moraes in the middle. Vilhetti. Balanta back to Moraes. And it's 1-0. It's an absolute, I don't even know what that is from the defence. That is just poor. And the goalie just stood there. So, not ideal. Encourage them. And another highlight there. It's cleared from Dagenham box. Johnson to Barkley. Back to Johnson. Into Sarcevic. To Whitfield. Whitfield should have gone to the left. But he's played it to Crankshaw on the right. He's in the edge, right side of the box. It's Quigley. It's Hippolyte. It's 1-1. Straight with a comeback for Stockport. So it's 1-1. This is great work goal. Sarcevic to Whitfield. Whitfield with a lovely ball over to Crankshaw there on the right. He just pulls it back. The keeper actually saves it before Quigley can get the tap in, and it falls to Hippolyte, who just smashes it as hard as he possibly could into the bottom hand corner. And it's a free kick to Stockport. Stockport play out to Whitfield. Whitfield plays it to Quigley. It's Quigley. Wow, what a finish. What a goal, Quigley. 11 we scored 2 in a row. Like Johnson played it to Whitfield. Whitfield played it to Rydell. Rydell with the first time ball over to Scott Quigley. And Quigley just done what I'm hoping he's going to do for the majority of the season. He's just chipped a little dink over the goalie. Played it off the post and it's just nestled into the back corner. So a good start, all in all. We went down 1 by their first shot on target. We just answered back straight away within 2 minutes of us getting the goal. We've got no one. It's a one of the best starts I could have asked for. Coming up to half time now, 2-1 up. Good start to the season. It's a good game for us. We've defended very well. Hopefully we can find another gear and just step up that level. Not a lot happening in the second half. Coming up to the 70th minute, and there's not really been too much to shout out about. So we're just going to praise the team, just letting them doing a good job. Defending very well, 3 shots, 2 on target from them. 17 for us on shots, 7 on target, which isn't bad. It's not bad, it's not great. It's a bit one of them in between, really. 83rd minute, still nothing. Dagenham and Redbridge coming on with a late attack. Jones, ball forward. Vilhetti's going to get there. He's going to play it in. It's blocked. There's a good block from Wilson as well. It's cleared. Madden should pick it up. He has. It's Madden. It's a 1-on-4. Crankshaw is joining him. Collar. Sarcevic. Madden. Can he find the right wing? He can. It's Crankshaw. Sarcevic. Out to Southam Hales. Hales is looking. He's found Crankshaw. Crankshaw just drops his shoulder. Sarcevic is there. And it's 3-1 on the 90th minute. Lovely bit of play. Sarcevic, Crankshaw, all involved there. Southam Hales as well. He just turns here and just watch Crankshaw now. Drops the shoulder, gets that bit of speed there, and Sarcevic is found just waiting on the edge of the 6-yard box and just heads it home. 3-1. That's game over. Nice work, everyone. That was good. Yep, it was very good. Went 1-0 down, responded 2 minutes later with a goal. 2 minutes after that, we responded with another goal, and then on the 90th, just to make sure we're up there. So we're currently in 2nd place at the moment. Good feeler. Seeing how it went out, we played well. We got the result. So, after seeing Scott Quigley easily finish in the last match against Dagenham and Redbridge, 3-1 win, we get this pop-up. He has suffered a hip injury in training. They want me to send him to a specialist, so he's only out for 4 months. So he's going to be out for at least half the season. Not ideal, not great. And here we are for the second game of the episode. We are playing Southend away. And for the game, the starting lineup I have chosen is Ross in goal, followed by Southam Hales, Barkley, Johnson and Rideout as the back 4, Collar and Sarcevic as the holding 2, Crankshaw, Hippolyte and Whitfield, the attacking midfield 3, and the change from Scott Quigley being out injured for 4 months. We have gone for Paddy Madden, just to try him out, see how he's feeling, get used to him, and we put Mason Clark on the bench. So a young lad we signed from Barnet. So hopefully we can bring him on. Crossdale, Hogan, Hinchcliffe and Palmer are also on the bench. So not really much changed. Slap a number on Mason Clark. And hopefully we can start off this season very well and get 2 wins from 2. So first highlight comes to us. Rideout with the throw. Poor throw. Gets tackled but flies the ball into Paddy Madden, and what a goal that is. Rideout with the poor throw. It gets cleared. Rideout wins it. Gets tackled. Wins it again. And plays a lovely ball. Just watch this ball over the top. Lovely ball. Madden onside all day. Left foot. Karate kick. Boom. Karate Kid would have been very pleased with that finish off the post. It's a tight offside apparently. We're going to watch the replay again. He's clearly onside there. That's a fantastic run. Like I say, the Karate Kid would have been very pleased with that finish. 1-0 Stockport in the 20th minute. Didn't take us too long there. Coming in at half time, 1-0 to Stockport. 4 shots, 3 on target to the 8 and 5. We're defending very well. They're getting shots, but I think the majority of them are just from outside the box. They're actually higher than theirs, which is saying a lot considering we are 1-0 up with only 4 shots and 3 on target. So all in all, it's a good first half from ourselves. Southend need to pull the finger out if they're going to get anything from this game. And here we go. Rydell plays it to Johnson. Johnson over the top. It's Hobson to Bridge. Southend look like they might be attacking. It's Ralph. The rain is tumbling down. He's set Coker through. Coker could have shot. He played it to Robinson. Robinson puts a really hard driven ball in, and Murphy's just let it come off his head and fly into the top corner. And I did say they needed to pull their finger out, and they've duly done that. 1-1. Ralph to Bridge. This is a livelier second half from Southend. Bridge to Hobson. Hobson to Ralph. Bridge is looking. Oh, lovely 1-2 between Coker and Dalby. Dalby's in. He's played it back to Robinson. Robinson with the same. Again, it's Murphy off the bar this time. However, it was pretty much the identical move to what they just done, and they've done it again, and it's still nearly come off of them. So we need to sort that out at the back there. Maybe bring on a substitution. 60th minute, we like to bring on subs around the 60th. Both of our defenders are very close to being sent off. We'll bring off Hippolyte as well. Sarcevic for Crossdale, you know how this goes. Now, do I do it? I'm not going to make that mistake. Bringing on 3 players in one go. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Arnold with the ball pumped forward. Our subs are on now. Dalby plays it through. Collars there. Covering. Southam Hales plays it to Ross. Ross to Rydell. Rydell to Palmer. Palmer's just come on. Ross thumps it forward. It's fell to Southend and Dalby's through. Surely he's going to score. He's not. He's passed it back to Ross, and Ross has parried it behind for a corner. Could have just caught that, to be fair. Robinson with the crossed corner. It's gone over everyone's head, and Southend have just run it off. Helps us, but not really needed for a highlight. However, Whitfield to Palmer. This is a very, very lively second half now. It seems to be all Southend because they're finding gaps in between the midfield and defence. Coker goes for the long drive, the special goal. He's nowhere near. 70th minute, still 1-1, but Southend in the second half have come out a different beast. They've scored one. I'm going to add that. It's Crossdale. Crossdale is going to play it over to Barkley, who for some reason is that far forward. Palmer, Barkley, Palmer, Sarcevic. Sarcevic with a dig, and it was on target. It was a great shot. It's a good save in the end. And it's a corner. Rydell plays it to Sarcevic, plays it back to Rydell. Murphy's there to clearance, but short corner's not been working this season on Football Manager, and it's offside. Silly offside to be given. Robinson with the ball in. Palmer's there, but Atkinson's going to bring this back for South End. Kensdale, Lapata, Atkinson, Kensdale, and Ross comes to claim. He kicks that straight out. He hasn't even given the chance for anyone to get forward. He's just booted out of field. Ralph plays it over. Walker wins that header. He should not have done it. It's come off their player to Bridge, and he's going to find a post. Rydell had time, and he's just thumped out for a corner. Still 1-1, but this should really be game over, and it should. Southend should be outside massively by now. But we're still in it. Collar with the clearance. Murphy to Kensdale. And the highlight is finished. We're going to do it. We're going to bring on that extra man. Padden. We're going to do it. We're going to bring off that extra man. Paddy Madden coming off for Mason Clark for his debut, the young lad up front. Let's see how he gets on. Hopefully we have no injuries because I've just used all my subs. So 87th minute, 88th minute, Ross with the free kick. He's pumped it forward to Dimitri of Southend, who's running down the line. Murphy's there. He could have had his second. It's a great save from Ross to Bridge, and it's saved again from Ross. He's done it again. He's just thumped it out. Still 1-1. He's made some great saves, but I don't know why he keeps pumping these forward the way he does, because I'm not told him to pump it that quick. Distribute quick. I wonder how quick he does it when I actually put that on, because that would be absolutely ridiculous if he does any quicker than what he's doing it now. And it's full time. Game ends 1-1. It should have been a lot more, to be fair, for Southend. They were unlucky, and I've just told the lads that we were unlucky. We definitely were not unlucky. We did not deserve that win. So looking at the schedule, we'll probably come back for the Halifax and Wrexham game. So it gives us plenty of games in between, 4 games in between, and we'll come back for the Halifax and Wrexham. And then after that, it'll be more down, probably cup games if we can get as far as we can in them. If not, we'll probably see you around December time for the next couple and fly through it as much as we possibly can. So that will end on that one. It's a 1-1 and a 3-1. So it's a good start to the season. And it puts us 5th in the table for now. So we'll leave you at that. See you again very soon in episode number 2, 0 to Hero. Thank you. Goodbye. Peace out.